What's up, guys? It's Rico. I'm pretty sure you guys know me, but I'm here to discuss with you guys today the O.J. Simpson murder case and how his reputation was ruined, and also the Crucible and their characters' reputations being ruined with the false witch accusations and the John Proctor lechery case. So I would like to start off by saying that reputations are something that can be ruined no matter who you are. You can be a famous person, a person that's not known by many. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't discriminate. So, and a lot of famous people that we all looked up to when we were younger, maybe we look up to now, their reputation have been ruined. For example, we can say Tiger Woods, when he was accused of cheating on his wife, he went from one of the most admired people in America to one of the most hated people in America in that short little span. And that can happen to anyone, it's not just him. So now I would like to bring up John Proctor and his lechery case. So back then in Salem, in that time period, cheating was something that was taken really serious, and people often died for it once a judge heard that they cheated. And John Proctor was no exception to that. He was a great man, well, thought to be a great man, a great person, and a person that many people liked. And once he confessed to cheating on his wife with Mary Warren, he was hung, and his reputation was already shattered out the window. People thought of him as a cheater and a bad person now. So, but he was hung, and it shows you how reputation can be ruined and also sometimes leads to a bad fate. And John Proctor was no exception to that. And I would also like to bring up the O.J. Simpson murder case. This case was a very big case in American history. One that a lot of people know, one that mostly all people know, to be honest. So, O.J. Simpson, a great football player, person that many people looked up to, many people admired. He is a great guy, a great TV personality. Talked on TV for a little while, but he is a great guy in America. And when the murder accusations came up, and he was accused of murdering his wife and her boyfriend, he went from one of the most loved people in American sports to one of the most hated people in America. But I would like to say that O.J. Simpson did it because he had a lot of evidence against him. But in the end, it said that he didn't do it. So this would mean he was falsely accused of this, and because of this, his career was ruined. He was released, never to play a down of football in the NFL again. And I know that can take a toll on him. And now he would never ever get to live that back. So he has to go through the rest of his life thinking about what could have been. And that happens to a lot of people. But as I was saying, I don't want this video to be too long. But so reputations can be ruined all the time. History repeats itself every single day, and those two guys were no exception to that, and it can happen to anyone at all times. And O.J. Simpson and John Proctor faced a very hard outcome of their actions. So, but also I would like to bring up another point with Old Man Jenkins from the Crucible. He was a 90, very old man. I don't know his age specifically, but he was a very old man, and he was accused of raping a little girl, which obviously made no sense to me. But because they couldn't, it was no evidence that they could find against him. It was just based off of what this little girl was saying. He was killed, and a 98-year-old man was accused of raping a little girl, and yeah, he was killed. And you can see how his reputation from a sweet old man went from a terrifying, what we would say, rapist. He went from a terrifying rapist that people should fear. and it's not fair. It's not fair. Yes, people falsely accuse people all the time, and I feel like that there should be a consequence for falsely accusing someone and them not doing it. I feel like that's not fair, but yeah, I just wanted to really discuss with you guys these reputations being ruined. There's a lot more that I would discuss, but I don't want to take up all the time. So, but thank you, Miss Sal, for giving me this project and letting me look more into the O.J. Simpson murder case and letting me really focus in on the crucible and learning more about a lot of stuff. So, hey man, that's it, man. So thank you. Stay. Yeah, dance. Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna do too much. My bad.